today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On is the Chargers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5". They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They hand it off to Mostert. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Mostert. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Baker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Herbert off of play action. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Running on first down, Eckler. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Finding some room at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Chris Jones, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. From the 50, here's Herbert. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Callaway looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. To throw on 2nd down, Callaway. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The numbers for him from a week ago. 8 catches, 56 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against...
Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Derwin James with a pick, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 96 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd down and 7. Herbert now. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The kick by Bass is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Callaway, complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Callaway finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Callaway. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Callaway. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Butker's kick here is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Callaway. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second down, here's Mostert again. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Looking to throw. Callaway. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Oh, and Edwards-Helaire, I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll stop him short. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing to start the drive. Callaway. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Callaway. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
A 3rd field goal of the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Callaway. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So he's been a busy man here in this 1st half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, has still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, it's Herbert. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From midfield now on second down. Herbert, and he's got Gronkowski yet again. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he gets it down to the 32. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll make it a second down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with a visiting Charger. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. Hightower not going to attempt a run back, and his guys will begin at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw on third down, Callaway. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Chase Young make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here's the Chiefs punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Leonard Williams has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. On is the Chargers punter now. He's been terrific so far. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Mostert. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Callaway getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. Sheds off the tackle. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's taken down inside the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Herbert on 1st down now. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They run with Mostert off the option. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Mostert. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Looking to throw. Callaway, and he fends him off. He stiff-arms him, powers through, and he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw here. Herbert. Caught out left side by Robinson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff. It's Eckler. Oh, he gets... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is recovered in the end zone by the defense. My goodness, what a late turn of events here. Following the fumble recovery, Callaway. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Callaway. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 3rd down, Callaway. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fights through him. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert. This one complete to Scott Miller.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Again, it's Kelly. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Herbert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
KC's offense ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Callaway. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one may be his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. Kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
From down near his goal line here, Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Herbert gives this one to Kelly. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Chris Jones in there for sack number 22 on the year, and folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. On first down, Callaway. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Throwing on first down, Callaway. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Callaway. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Mostert. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught! Touchdown, Kansas City! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert. He's going to dump this one down to Kelly. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Herbert. It's complete to Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, it's Kelly. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. They'll go again with Kelly, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Bit of a pressure spot here for Tyler Bass. This to take the lead here in the final minute. The kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop. They're going to get out of here with a victory.
So the Chiefs now down by a field goal, 27 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire. And not a whole lot there, maybe 3 yards on first down. And quickly they get to the line. Back to throw. Gets this to Moore. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Chargers, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.